Yeah. So, back down to Route 8, I believe. Or no, still Route 7, never mind. What's this place now? It looks important to whatever it is. Do you know about this building? It's called the Battle Chateau, and it's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. Well, I'm pretty sure this is like the battle frontier of Kalos. Oh no, I think it's something else, it's the battle frontier. But whatever it is, I'm not interested. Now I'm sure there's an item here. It's an X Special Defense. Something I will never use. Nothing. There's like another artist here. A blank canvas before me, and yet no inspiration from which to paint. Well, allow me to help with that, if you get my drift. Surprise, surprise. He's got a Smeargle. So predictable. Alright, we're gonna switch Pokemon to our newly evolved Gabby. We got the Technician ability, which will increase the power of our moves that are under 60 base power, I think. So Confusion will get a power boost. Rock Throw. Fingrid level 22. Awesome. I've got it! So yeah, Smeargle can literally learn any move. But look who it is. If you all don't mind, I'd like to have a Pokemon battle with everyone. What, no hello? Now, how should we pair up? Let's go with Tierno and Trevor against Volan and me. It's technically Volan and I, but that's just me being a grammar Nazi. I don't mind that. We might as well battle together, right? Time for the awesome music to play. Alright, Falchion, Fletchling. I am going to switch Falchion out for Gabby, as usual. And she now has Shell Armor. Ouch. Poor Fletchling. Oh, Swords Dance. We're gonna want to take out Corphish very quickly. Alright, Gabby. Do your stuff. There we go. There goes Corphish. Poor Fletchling. Oops. I think it automatically aims for Pikachu, so not too concerned. And that's static activating. I don't have to worry about static, considering my only attack is Confusion. Falchion level 19. It's growing pretty fast. Finch wants to learn Twister. Oh, that's interesting. Let's forget Sand Attack. Twister. Ooh, that's a Dragon-type move. Can't wait to test that one out. Calamine Brood level 19, I don't care. And a Flabébé. Not gonna do much. Fletchling is paralyzed, leaving the final blow up to me. And that's that. Mike grew to level 16. Now that was a nice move. And yep, that's the two of us. It sure is interesting to see how different each trainer's style is. I guess I should head off to Ambret Town then. Ambret Town, I think that's the next town over. This leads to Sillage City, and I'm pretty sure this is a dead end. It's also called the Zubat Roost. Oh, but there's one trainer in here. How well have you raised your Pokemon? Oh, you'll see. Oh, a Ducklet. I do love Ducklet. I use Ducklet occasionally in Black and White, and it was a pretty decent Pokemon, I have to say. Back to you, Gabby. Oh, if only she knew Thunderbolt at this stage. I remember in Pokemon XD, my Gardevoir had Thunderbolt, and it was awesome. I did like using the Ralts line in Pokemon XD. So much fun. I especially, okay, call me cruel, but I especially liked it whenever my Kirlia got hit with an attack. Because whenever she did, she would, like, maniacally twirl backwards and then stop with one leg in the air. It was actually kind of beautiful almost, and then she just leaped back into position gracefully. Yeah, I did like Kirlia's animations in that game. I still have Pokemon XD, but I kind of lost my memory card, so I can't play it anymore, which really stinks. It was one of my favorite Pokemon games of all. Gabby is chlorophyll now, apparently, which I get. Well, her hair is green, so it's not quite the same green as Oddish's leaves. It's more of a pale color, but it makes sense. She's partly green. Okay, switch back to Falchion. Make sure he gets a lot of experience points. She uses Litleo. I mentioned before I don't like that Pokemon very much, because I think it's quite ugly. Although that's just my opinion. Work up. That'll raise attack and special attack. One last confusion. Kinda makes me wish I had another attack. I'm getting a little sick of confusion. And finally, Pikachu. You'll notice I'm not using Finch and Finn as much anymore. That's because they're a little higher leveled. What I like to do, and I don't know why, I guess it's like some kind of OCD for me almost, but what I like doing is that making sure all of my Pokemon are of equal level. I just try to make them all equal. For some reason, it always bothers me when a couple of my Pokemon are stronger than the other. So I always try to level up my lower level Pokemon as much as I can. So you're probably going to see me using Gabby and Falchion a lot in this particular recording session. It's just who I am. I'll definitely be using the other two more and more, but just not right now. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that she's it for this part of the Zubat Roost. Why they call it the Zubat Roost, I have no idea, because I hardly ever seem to encounter Zubat in it. Kind of ironic. No, wild Pokemon battle. Another ambush. Oh, and it's a Krogunk. Those things are pretty ugly. I contemplated using a Krogunk for one of my X and Y teams, but eventually decided against it. Alright, now where's the path? Oh yeah, down here. Oh yeah, I just remembered, we have Cut now. Here it is, Cut. And we'll teach it to Calamine. So this one, Cut, we'll forget. Leech Seed, why not? She learned Cut. So now we can cut down these thorny trees. And there's probably an item back here. Yep. It's a silver powder. I think that increases the power of bug-type moves. Although I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm not, though. Oh yeah, there's a berry tree down there. Might as well get that. And avoid the wild Pokemon along the way. Oh look! A wild Spritzee. I don't think any trainer in the game has this Pokemon, so let's just go over it briefly. Spritzee is a fairy type. It's called the Perfume Pokemon, and its name comes from spritz, like to spray yourself with perfume, basically. I do like Spritzee because it looks a lot like a little bird, but I really do not like what it evolves into, and you'll see farther along. But yeah, Spritzee is a really cute Pokemon. I mean, just look at it. It definitely looks like a fairy, with those dainty little feet there, and the tiny wings, big beak, and the eyelashes. Yeah, I do like Spritzee a lot. Swirlix is another good one, but that's exclusive to Pokemon X. It's based on a cotton candy, if you're curious. Oh, and a ducklet. That was one of my favorite episodes of the Black and White anime, Dancing with the Ducklet Trio. That was a really funny one. I was disappointed in that the ducklet didn't sound like ducks. They didn't quack, they just said their name like every other Pokemon in the anime. I mean, I remember a lot of the older Pokemon used to make unintelligible noises. Like, I distinctly remember Aerodactyl's screech from one of the older episodes. And I remember Victreebel would scream and not just say Victreebel. No, but it seems that all the Black and White Pokemon just say their name regularly. It's kind of disappointing to me. For me, the noises a Pokemon makes, that's half the design. I don't know why, but I really like hearing all the Pokemon's distinctive cries. For me, a Pokemon with a terrible cry, like one that doesn't sound good to my ears, chances are it's a Pokemon I don't enjoy. Like Smeargle, for instance. Oh yeah, she's not a trainer. She helps your... she heals your Pokemon, basically. Oh. First wild cave battle. And it's a Whismur. Whismur. Oh, I remember I used Whismur in Emerald. It's a pretty bad-looking Pokemon on the face of it, but really, Whismur evolves into Exploud, and Exploud was great on my team. Even though it was a pure normal type, it still got me through the game really well. Almost as well as my Swampert. But Whismur gets its name from whisper and murmur, and then and then, if you think about it, it's kind of ironic that it evolves to something called Loudred, or Exploud. But, welcome to Route 8.